What's My Line? And now let's all play What's My Line? And now, live from New York, let's meet our What's My Line panel. First, that popular star of stage, movies, and television, Miss Arlene Francis.
And now the distinguished star of the Broadway hit, You Know I Can't Hear You When the Water's Running, superb actor, Mr. George Grizzard.
And now a girl who's very happy that her husband's new show, Hallelujah Baby, is a big hit on Broadway this week, Miss Phyllis Newman.
Now it's my pleasure to introduce a very talented man whose latest accomplishment is a smash hit record, Vo Vo Dio Do, Tony Randall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the shortest introduction you will ever have heard for John Daly.
It is indeed short. I would think by the calendar that good old Bennett is in Tokyo tonight, setting back Japanese-American relations by 20 years. But we hope he's having a wonderful time, because I know he was like a little boy about his trip, and he's can't wait for Hong Kong and can't wait for Saigon and Bangkok. And so we hope that he has fun, and I'm sure the Japanese will forgive us in time. We'll give them a little time. Phyllis, it's lovely to have you back with us.
Thank you.
And, Mr. Grizzard, it's nice to have you for a first run. We hope you enjoy this.
Thank you. I feel like a rookie pitcher tonight.
Well, you know what? A rookie pitcher, what was it, from the Red Sox? Nearly got a no-hitter on the first time out, right, Tony?
First time out.
Good show. Tony, we miss you on Saturday afternoon, so it's nice to have you on Sunday. Don't know how many of you know that Tony is an opera expert, and if you listen to the Metropolitan Opera on Saturday afternoons on radio, there's one of the experts in the intermission periods. It's nice to have you with us.
Thank you, John.
My old buddy, Arlene. Good seeing. Going to Boston soon. I'll tell him I seen you.
All right.
Okay. All that is by way of being pleasant for a little bit, because the show is going to be rough, I warn you. We've got some wonderful occupations. We'll also have a famous mystery guest before our friends on the panel a little bit later in the show. But right now, let's meet our first contestant. Will you, after you have entered, sign in, please? Karen Hidalgo. Right, ma'am? All right. Is it Miss or Mrs. Hidalgo?
Mrs.
Mrs. Hidalgo. Where are you from?
New York City.
New York City. Well, nice to have you as one of the citizens of our town. Many more sitting there, some visitors. May I present Mrs. Hidalgo? Now, will you join me over here, please? And we'll let the audience in the theater and the audience at home know exactly what your line is. Panel, we can tell you that Mrs. Hidalgo is salaried and deals in a service. And we'll begin things with Tony Randall.
Mrs. Hidalgo, you walked on with great presence and aplomb, as if possibly you were a performer. Are you?
In a sense.
Is your performance more physical than mental?
No.
No, I would say that the physical plays a very substantial part, but we would have to agree the mental processes which direct the physical activity are vastly more important than the physical activity which is incidental to the mental process. That's 1 down and 9 to go, Miss Francis.
Mrs. Hidalgo, do you need training for your work?
Yes.
Does music have anything to do with your job?
Yes.
Are you associated, instead of a performer by yourself, do you work with a group?
Yes.
Do you play any particular instrument?
Yes.
I would say here, with your permission, that we will agree that Mrs. Hidalgo plays an instrument, since you've already raised the issue of music, but we do not necessarily entertain the idea here that this is the sole reason why you're questioning.
Oh, but nevertheless, Mrs. Hidalgo does have something to do with a musical group.
Right.
Do you in any way train them to play?
No.
Well, I wish I was in Tokyo with Bennett.
May I change that?
No, I don't.
Well, let me have a small conference.
I know what she does now.
I know.
We're going to give you a no.
Oh, all right. I know what
But,
she does, even so.
You will note that we've had some problems with it. George?
Are the other people connected with what you do women?
Not necessarily.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes they are. Is this, in any sense, an orchestra?
Yes.
It is. Is it an all-girl orchestra? Not now, I mean right now.
No. 3 down and 7 to go, Miss Newman.
Well, it's an orchestra that you're connected with, and you do more than play an instrument. Is that right?
Yes.
So you conduct the orchestra?
That's absolutely
Yes?
right. Yeah.
Why
that's
is
fine.
there a
I'm going
big
to throw all the cards.
hosanna?
For you, Phyllis.
Very quietly accepted.
But we throw all the
really
cards
have
over
it.
because you have gotten the one central fact, which is that Mrs. Hidalgo conducts an orchestra. But now, could you tell us where she conducts an orchestra, just for fun?
At Hidalgo's Hideaway.
Well, actually, Mrs. Hidalgo professionally is known as Karen Gustafson, and she presently conducts the orchestra
of Ilya.
of Ilya Daly. Right. Now, we were very pleased to persuade her to give us a Sunday night, because it's a rare thing to have a woman as a conductor of an orchestra.
She's done many Broadway shows.
Yeah,
We all
what
should
makes
have
Sammy
recognized
run,
her.
Destry rides again.
Yeah.
Henry, you've done loads of them,
Yeah.
haven't you? But I'm afraid Arlene opened the door with the music, and that kind of did us in. But it was
Right.
wonderful fun, and I
Thank
hope
you
you enjoyed
so
it. It was
much.
nice to have
It's
you
a
with
great
us.
pleasure.
We'll have another contestant for you in just a moment after this word. And now to meet our next contestant, will you sign in after you've entered, please? Walter? Walter Medrano, right, sir? Mr. Medrano, where are you from?
I'm from Guayaquil, Ecuador.
Guayaquil, Ecuador.
Yes, sir.
Well, nice to have you with us.
My pleasure.
And our compliments to our brother South Americans. Nice to have you here. May I present our panel, Mr. Medrano?
How do you do?
Now, will you join me here, sir? We'll let the audience in the theater and the audience at home know exactly what your line is. All right. Panel, we can tell you that Mr. Medrano is self-employed and deals in a product. And we'll begin things with Arlene Francis.
Mr. Medrano, is it a useful product?
Yes.
Is it a product that anyone on the panel might possibly own?
Yes.
Is it a product that one might have in one's home?
Yes.
If one did have it, would it show in the house?
Yes.
If it is a two-story house, would it be most likely on the first floor?
I would say here, well, let us have a small conference.
Conferences are getting longer and longer.
You know, Mr. Medrano feels, and I think with some merit, it could be anywhere, but I would think with his permission I will agree that probably in terms of our normal styles of living here, that we would find it on the first floor more readily than elsewhere.
Is it larger than a bread box, Mr. Medrano?
Well, that's a very interesting question.
Well, let me change it.
It can
Does it
be.
come in assorted sizes?
It can be, yes. Mm-hmm.
Is it now, or has it ever been alive?
No.
That's one down and 9 to go, Mr. Grizzard.
Is the product more likely to be found in one room on the first floor than another?
Well, I would think that there are some rooms on the first floor in which, if you had some discretion, you know, you would probably use it to the exclusion of other areas on the first floor.
He means yes, right?
Yeah.
I see. Both men and women use this product.
Yes.
I see. Is the product used more at one specific time of day than another time? I mean, is it... that's not a good question. Is it used at night more than it's used in the daytime?
I wouldn't think so, no. I wouldn't think so. I would think probably that in our terms, in our experience, we'd use it more in the daytime than we would at night. Miss Newman?
Thank you. If in one of its sizes, could I carry it in my hand?
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, oh, good. And if I carried it in my hand and there was a fire and I was running out in the street, would people laugh that I had it, that I saved this?
No, they wouldn't.
I mean, they wouldn't laugh. I worded it.
Yeah, I know. It's too bad, but you did. That's 3 down. 3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Randall.
I'd like to ask a question for clarification. When Arlene asked, has it ever been alive, and the answer was no, did that rule out that it might be of vegetable origin?
Oh, no. When we say alive here, we mean in terms of animals.
Animals. Is it of vegetable origin, then?
That's a very good question.
No.
That's 4 down and 6 to go. Arlene Francis?
If one had this product, would one ever use it on one's person in any way, either inside or outside?
Well, in a manner of speaking, you could say you used it on the person, yes. The person would be applied to it or it to the person in that sense. Right.
Can I rule out that it is anything to eat or drink?
That's right.
Yes.
Would it be bought in a department store?
Yes.
Does it come in different colors?
Yes.
Would one buy it in a ladies' corner of the department store, either as apparel or an associate of apparel? No?
No, we're sorry about that.
That's all
That's
right.
5 down and 5 to go, Mr.
All
Grizzard.
right, we found out that it is useful. Is it also decorative?
It can be used.
Yes, it could be used. You might well dispose it about your premises with the thought, 1, that it was useful, and 2, that it lent a certain elan to the premises, yes.
That's yes again, huh?
That's
Is there any metal attached to this product?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Is there any cork attached to this product?
No.
No cork.
No
That's
cork.
6 down and 4 to go, Miss Newman.
May I recapitulate? It is something that it can be thought of as decorative, right?
Well, I would say that you would, in utilizing it,
That was my long yes.
You know,
Yeah.
you'd probably have some concern about the placement of it so that it would be, let us say, fitting to the general decor or plan of decoration, yeah.
Or is it hard? Is it of a hard substance?
As against a fluid substance?
Right.
Yes, we'd say that it was
And is
solid.
it in any way connect with, or could you think of it as jewelry of any kind? A stone?
Jewelry or stone? No, I don't think we can do that. That's 7 down and 3 to go, Mr. Red.
It comes in contact with the person, is that correct?
Right.
Yes.
When it comes in contact with him, her, or it, is it above the waist?
It could be.
Could be.
It could be.
Yes.
Could also be below the waist.
Right.
In the
Yes.
sense that if it were a wig, you could step on it, but is it normally above the waist?
Well, when you are utilizing it, we would say that it would be perfectly normal that it would be above the waist on occasion.
Is it found above the shoulders?
Yes,
Yes.
I would think so, yes.
Will you stop breathing on me? No, I haven't asked for a conference. Wait till I get a no. Is it found on the head?
On the head?
Well, that is a bit difficult to decide. Is it found
Just a
on the
moment.
head?
Could we have a conference?
Yes, you may. You withdraw the question, you get 20 seconds for a conference.
What's on your mind?
Well, maybe it's something you can't contact or anything like that. No, forget it. Forget the conference.
I pass.
Arlene, you're it.
Did you say that men and women both use this product?
Yes.
Is it in any way connected with any form of sport or entertainment?
No, that's 8 down and 2 to go. I'm going to give you 1 more minute, Mr. Grizzard.
Is it possible to use this electrically? Does it have anything to do with electricity?
Not a thing. 9 down and 1 to go,
Okay,
Miss Newman.
all right. Now, I have this thing in my hand.
On your head.
And the house is on
And
fire.
the house is on fire. No, would I be likely to have it in my purse at times?
Yes.
In your purse? In your purse?
He says yes, Mr. Daly. He says yes.
Yes.
But I'm correct in assuming that that's not the normal way to display it.
That's right.
Now, would I display it in my home so that someone would come in and say, oh, there's the thing Mr. Medrano sold you? Is it something that people could see in my home?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Might it possibly be in the living room on display?
On display. Well, you might think well enough of it to have it on display in the living room, but I'm going to turn all the
Is
cards
it a
over.
pocketbook of any kind, like a wallet?
Not a pocket.
A compact.
No. No. This is,
Glasses.
I told you it was going to be a tough night, and this is a
What
tough
is
one.
it?
Mr.
elephant
Medrano has designed and now makes a hammock of synthetic material, which is partly nylon, and folded up, it is small enough to fit in the pocket of a man's suit coat, and it will hold 1,850 pounds.
That's right.
Right? It's incredible. He has a company in Venezuela, Minimaca, right, and has
Right.
now opened a plant in Santa Ana, California.
And
and
how
is
can you
manufa-
say that has nothing to do with entertainment?
Well, it's been
What
very-
kind of a hammock life have you had?
Just what we need.
1,850 pounds. It even hold Bennett. I'm glad he's not here. That was a lot of fun. Nice to have had you with us, and lots of success.
All right, we lost.
But to be very clear about it, I've seen one, and actually it folds up into a little bundle about this big, and you can carry it in a little suede bag, the same kind of suede bag that you put women's fold-up, rubber shoes for rain and that sort of thing. It's fantastic. It holds 1,850 pounds. We'll meet tonight's mystery guest in just a moment, but first, this message. And now the special feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery challenger, for which my friends are always, as you know, blindfolded. Are the blindfolds all in place, panel?
Yes.
Good. Will you enter Mystery Challenger and sign in, please? All right, panel, actually, George, this is a reminder for you particularly that this is an occasion when we use a different form of questioning, one question at a time, in turn, moving clockwise, and we'll begin things with you. George Grizzard.
Well, from that reaction, are you a beautiful lady movie star? I got the answer from them.
That's a yes.
I want to hear the voice, though.
Thank you.
Oh.
Miss Newman.
Are you a foreign film star?
Do you mean, are you a foreigner?
I mean, are you someone who is not born in the United States?
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Randall.
Was that no?
That was no.
Have you a film opening in the metropolitan area this week?
No, Ducks.
2 down and 8 to go, Miss Francis.
Are you, however, represented at the present time in a film on Broadway?
No.
3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Grizzard.
Are you appearing in person in New York at the present time?
No, love.
4 down and 6 to go, Miss Newman.
Do you have dark hair and brown eyes?
Yes.
Mr. Randall.
Are you also a singer?
No.
That makes it 5 down and 5 to go, Miss Francis.
Have you appeared in the New York Theater?
No.
6 down and 4 to go, Mr. Grizzard.
Have you appeared in a James Bond film?
No, sir.
7 down and 3 to go, Miss Newman.
Have you ever appeared in a movie version of a Tennessee Williams play?
No, love.
No, darling. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Duck.
That's 8 down and 2 to go, Mr.
Have we
Randall.
ever worked together in a film?
No, I'm sorry.
That makes it 9 down and 1 to go, Arlene Francis.
There was some hesitation about nationality, wasn't there, John?
Well, actually, we didn't quite understand the question because it was put in such terms that I wasn't sure whether it was being asked initially as, are you foreign-born or have you played in pictures made overseas?
Ah.
It was then clarified to, were you born out of the United States?
And that answer
we
was no?
agreed that the answer to that should be properly no, which pretty much reveals that...
You have, then, made pictures in Europe?
Yes.
Mr. Grizzard.
This is the last question, is it, John?
Yeah, if you get a no, it is the last question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But you can get a yes, it'll go on.
Are you under 8 feet tall?
Very good, George. Yes. Miss Newman.
Are you better known for comedy than for serious parts?
Not exactly.
No, I would say we'd give it a yes and a no. It could be either
Could be,
one,
of
really.
both
Oh.
kinds.
Mr.
Okay.
Randall.
Have you ever played on the Broadway stage?
No.
That makes it 10 down and no more to go, and you may remove your masks and greet Raquel Welch. That was great. We fooled you because if you had said in a movie that will open in a few weeks or presently, we would have you because you do have a film coming in 5 or 6 weeks.
Yes, and 1 million years BC was here.
Was here, but it's not now on Broadway.
Yes,
so we were
right.
saved.
We should have known from the whistles.
We should have known because she was on television this week.
That's right.
She's on The Tonight Show.
And you saw
That's
me.
what
I sure
Raquel,
did.
that's what Raquel just said, that you had seen her and you didn't
And I
remember
was
that she
afraid
was
that
here.
you'd remember.
Well, your pictures
dear.
don't do you justice. You're a beauty.
You just wait. Thank you very much. Nice of you to give us a chance to meet you on Sunday night. Well, it was a tough night, panel. And I guess we can't congratulate you, but we give you A for effort, and we'll all be back after this word. George, I hope you enjoyed your first visit with us.
I did very
Come
much,
back
and
again.
thank you for Miss Welch.
And good night, Arlene Francis.
Good night, John. And you haven't got her yet. Good night, George.
Good night, Ellen. Good night, George.
Good night, George. Good night, Bodo Diodo.
Hallelujah, baby. Good night, John.
Good night, Tony. And I hope you all had fun. I told you it was going to be tough. And thanks to all of you for being with us on What's My Line?